Hello, welcome back to Mr. Arsenal podcast. Another match day watching is match day 2 of the WSL season. Obviously, I wasn't here for the match day 1. I was a bit occupied, so very busy, very busy. Sorry. So obviously, Jonesy was here with Catherine and Liam, and George popped in from down the road from the Emirates at one point. I think Gary popped on as well. So plenty of people. Obviously, Catherine will be on just after kickoff as well. She has confirmed she'll be on just after kickoff. So bear with us for that one. Apologies for being late. Literally, just life in the general. Going to be ready by now, but no, it's been a pain in the arse. So it is what it is on that side of things. But we are here. We are live, and it's obviously match day 2, as I said, and we're away to West Ham, London derby, first London derby of the season, and it's away to West Ham for the last few seasons has been a sort of, in a way, not. It's a weird one because we do get results, but we find it hard, especially away from home for the last 2 seasons. The last 3 seasons actually, because 2 of them 3 seasons was a 0-0 draw, a scrappy one, a 2-1 defeat, and we won it. I think we obviously won with Renee last year. Well, it's going to have our teeth. I say that. I think now. Yeah, I think it's a scrappy 2-0. I think it was last season. I believe Chloe Kelly and Beth Mead on the board, if I'm correct. Other than that, I was going to say 2-1 defeat the season before, and a 0-0 draw in probably the worst game I've ever watched the girls play at that point. Obviously, more games were to come. The football gods didn't punish me enough at that point, to be honest, and the Swedish meathead that he is. And yeah, so it's been, for the last few visits to Dagenham against West Ham, it has been a tough place to go to and get the result, even though we shouldn't really. But under Renee now, with Champions of Europe, morale is high. We've got new players in the door this summer. We've addressed most areas that needed to be addressed. And after a shaky start, because I did watch the game on the way to where I had to go to on Saturday, hence why I wasn't here, but I was able to watch the game on the go. After a shaky 10-15 minutes, we sort of new season feel, and because it's on City, new team, literally in every aspect, if you think about it, with the new players they've brought in, just makes all they stay up and all that much malarkey. Our girls started with a bit of a, I don't know what to do, but as soon as they settled down, realised play our game, play to our strengths, put it on them, that London City were gettable. They are fragile, even with the players they brought in, the whole new squad pretty much. Once it's settled, and David Smith was that banger. It was literally just go, okay, handbrake off, bang, bang, bang. Thank you very much. 3 points, for a brief period, top of the table. Thank you very much. And obviously tonight we got another chance to go top of the table, 3 points clear till Sunday at the very least, and up that goal difference even more. I'm going to be pretty honest. I'm getting very, very confident going into this game. That's where people say I'm going to sound on. No, all good in the chat. Yeah, it's been out crux, as Catherine said. I'm very confident. I've been confident all week with this one. The fact that this team lost to Tottenham by a scrappy 1-0 defeat, dominated Tottenham and still lost. I've got to say we should come away with this at least 5-0, at least, if we turn up today. There's some changes into the matchday squad. I will put the team up on the screen there. If you bear with me a moment. As you can tell, I'm also wearing the team colours today. This is the kit this is the shirt. Obviously, if I can talk about timing, nearly if it had been another day of waiting for this, 3 weeks I had to wait for this. 3 for a 3 to 5 day service. That buck up, Arsenal, fucking buck up. But thankfully, obviously, it's arrived today. The girls are wearing the colours as well, so it's all good. Obviously, Van Dosme is in goal. Fox. Also, thank you, Arsenal admin. I will say this now: you're putting the team in order of fucking position they play in, instead of the goalkeeper. Usually, it's like the goalkeeper, right back, centre back, and then it's fucking everywhere else, and this, that, and the other. You've actually put them as in right back, centre back, left back, midfield, winger, and attack. Thank you. It stops going back and forth, this, that, and the other. Trying to figure out who's playing where. Maybe the BBC pissed them off last week with the BBC's graphic. And I was like, no, we're not having this. This is how they're lining up. Suck it up. And fix up. Hopefully Sky fix up today. Fox, Reed, and Steph Catley and Kate McKay make up the back four. Obviously, with Reed and Catley as the centre backs. Then we've got Kim Little, Frida Marnham, and Mariana Gadante make up the midfield trio, a very attacking midfield trio. Obviously, Kim Little being the more defensive of the three. Beth Mead making a start as well on the right hand side, 4 down the left, Russo up top, and on the bench we've got Zinsberger and Bob, both our second and third choice goalkeepers respectively on the bench. Ruben Moy, Cardena as well. So interesting that Ruben Moy and Cardena are both available for selection, but not good enough or ready enough to replace Reed in the back line. No disrespect to Reed, but obviously you want experience, and Reed's still learning her trade. You don't want to throw in too much, but it is what it is. We work with it. But worst case, again, look at it one way. Worst case scenario, if Reed or Catley has a knock or a bit of a bad game, you've got 2 experienced defenders to bring on from the bench, basically. Olivia Smith, after starting last weekend, is now on the bench tonight. Pelova, Hines, Blackstenius, and Cooney Cross make up the bench as well. I mean, it's a strong bench. I think no matter what worst case scenario, we have to bring on players from the bench. I think it's strong enough defensively and offensively to either see a job out or finish the job, basically. I'm still confident. That's it again, but shoot me devastated, but I'm still confident. Very, very confident that the job will be done. It'll be a very comfortable job tonight. Let's bring this down. Right, let's pop into the show. Obviously, Catherine said hello to everyone. Andrew says hello. Captain Raguna, it's in you for a while. Obviously, I've been off. Obviously, I've been off. It feels like I've been off. I've not been on since when? I'm trying to think when I was last on it now. When was I last on? Okay, no, that's going back, because obviously last weekend I wasn't around at all. This week I've been off air as well. It's been a while since I'm back. Hey, hope you have a good weekend. I hope a good week anyway, and hope you have a good weekend starting tonight. Hopefully, with the last 3 points, is a hefty goal difference going up in the right direction on match day 2, and send the signal to them, give that blue side of London, basically. Gav's in the chat. Of course, Gav's here. And Gav, are you okay? Are you okay? You sure you didn't mean at West Ham there? No, I'm joking. You're going 4-0 Arsenal. Andrew's like, only 4? Andrew's going for 6. Pete is in the chat. Hello, Pete. And last women's game. The last time? What, the pre-season against West Ham? Was that the last time I was on? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Let's have a look. That's mad. That's the case. The last time I was on. That's the case. The last time I was on was a pre-season game against West Ham. Can't go for a respectable 2-0. Okay, fair play. Keep your powder dry. But yeah, that'd be weird. The fact that potentially my last appearance on my own channel was against West Ham in pre-season, and you ain't seen me since. Jeez, that'd be something. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh no, I did deadline day. So no, I did the West Ham game, I did the Champions League, I did Match of the Day, I did the Liverpool game in Premier League. I did deadline day with Liam. It's 10 days. I've been on it for 10 days because the last time I was there, blimey, time does fly. On the last league game, okay, Got an eye on the cricket as well. England versus South Africa, T20. Oh, fair enough. I don't know. How's that going anyway? Yeah, it was the pre-season. Oh, fair enough. Just lost track. Went blank for my mind went blank for a second. Like, what did I do last? Including the end of last season, West Ham have lost 3 of the last 3 WSL games. Okay. Again, we've got to, and on any day, even in the obviously last season we beat them, but the season before and the season before that, the 2-1 defeat and the 0-0 draw, respectively. Even then, our squad was too good to be not to come away with 3 points. But Jonas got out tactic by what was it? Was it Paul Konchesky, the former West Ham left back. Teams are coming out now with bubbles, literal. I'm not even joking here. Thousands of bubbles getting blown in their face as they come out. By the old bubble machine. No, well, apparently not. I popped in for the bloody. I popped in the next day for the deadline day thing, and then I think that was it. I think I might have done the first women's podcast. I can't remember now of the season. BX is in the chat and says, "Hi, from what channel is the match on?" Yeah, but anyone in the UK, obviously Sky Sports Premier League is the game's being shown on in the UK, obviously. But yeah, Catherine will let anyone in the States know where they can catch the game for this one. Let's see if Sky get a better gets all the graphics out today. Get the players in the right positions. BBC, you bastards. Megan Walsh in goal for West Ham. What happened to? Oh, who was it last year? Oh, who was West? Has she left? Must have left on a free. Denton, Nystrom. They've gone 5 at the back, by the way, West Ham. Shocker there. Shoyan and Gore. He won't stop us. ESPN Plus. There you go. BX. By the way, BX, I did message you on Insta about an half hour ago. Uki Martinez and Assisi. England, of course, will mention England actually winning the game of cricket. Jesus Christ, that's a first for a long time. Yeah, even does me. Yep, BBC. He needs to know from Sky. At least Sky can get it right, for fuck's sake. Family long week at work. Thank God it's Friday. Had a lovely bit at the office. And now closed today with an Arsenal W. Hope that's the hope, Pinky. That's the hope. And big up to yourself. By the way, I'm still chasing Zena from your situation as well. I'm still trying to sort that out. So bear with me on that. On which I have to get first and foremost. That's the one. I need that one up first. I need a scoreboard as well, don't I? I'll do debate. I'll do the old school one for now anyway. Say old school. There's what I'm calling it. That's how unorganised I am. I'm not even using the new scoreboard today. Sorry, guys. I'll probably check. I'll use the new scoreboard system at the second half. If that's okay. Give me a chance to sort it out then. Is that Emma Burnett, co-coms? Former Arsenal goalkeeper and women's legend and quadruple winner from 2007. I might be wrong. It might be another Irish ex-Arsenal player. It sounds like Emma Byrne. See? There you go. I wonder what you could mean, Gav. I wonder what you could mean. Oh dear. I'll let the chat deal with you first, and then I'll come after you later, maybe. So yeah, West Ham are in their all claret kit with white socks. Arsenal in the reversal of a white shirt, or this shirt, clarets, basically red currant, claret fucking shorts and claret red currant socks. You'd think one of the two teams would have to wear different shorts, considering they're both the same colour, but hey ho. And we're underway. Come on, girls. No fucking about today. No screwing about. Thank you very much. Restart again. You reckon she'll take on left wing legacy in a long left wing? Leah Williamson legacy in a few. Potentially, he's got the potential. He's got obviously like Leah came from the academy, so she's got the potential. It's up to her. It's up to her now to seize the opportunity and grab it with both hands, basically. Well, going by Alex, going by Gav's last comment, I think he's gone into hiding in the last 24 hours. I wasn't going to say nothing because it's a women's. Obviously, we're doing the WSL today for the girls, but now you brought it up. Oh, come on, girls, don't mess about today. Nice early goal. First 10-15 minutes, first goal. That'd be fantastic. Go on, Russo. Go on, Russo. Oh, you slipped. He just did it forward to you. He's got the ball back though. Well done, Fox. I'm still not a fan of this new font, by the way, on the back of the shirts. Part of the WSL rebrand. I don't like it. Go on, go on. There's a bit of support there, but oh well. And then just seeing by the floodlights that it's absolutely lashing down in Dagenham. Look at the really fucking the cheeky fuckers. Oh dear, Pete. That's naughty of them. Give you all the build up for the Arsenal game, and then as soon as it goes to kick off, now we're switching to Man City versus Brighton. Hey. At least to give it the option in that instance. Like, go on, Beth. Ah, that's too much. Gav says we have because we're trying back to Alex. We got charged like Man City with 155. Alex, we got 74 charges, but we informed on ourselves. This is the thing that I found funny in the last 24 hours since that news came out yesterday morning. Most Chelsea fans, especially on X or they have channels on here on YouTube side. Oh, but we handed ourselves in, so we're going to, no matter what, I know it's bad, but we've handed ourselves in, so we're lesser punishment. We won't get points deduction. We won't get relegated. We'll just get a slap in the wrist. Don't do it again. Because we handed ourselves over. It was under the previous ownership and think that, like, come on. But up till yesterday, obviously it was officially the charges came out and the amount. Chelsea fans themselves, the same Chelsea fans have been calling for Man City. Like, where's these charges? They need relegating. They need points deductions. There needs to be justice. As soon as it got turned on Chelsea, actually, a slap on the wrist wouldn't be a bad idea. Well, we headed ourselves in, unlike we've been cooperative, unlike City. Look, I don't care if you've been cooperative or not. Great in one sense because you're speeding up the process, but at the same time, you still new old ownership. You still broke the rules to benefit. You don't care what he says. It benefited you massively because you got Eden Hazard amongst other players into your squad that actually helped you. Oh, I don't know, win league titles. Now we're getting Catherine's fault.
What? Sorry, I ended up.
Oh no, Gav mentioned the old Chelsea situation. I'm just saying, cheating's cheating. Basically, take your punishment.
So they have their ruling of their 74 charges. Or are we still at 115 versus 74?
basically. And Chelsea fans are going, oh, because we had it ourselves in. It's like, oh my God, oh, Van Dosby, what have you done?
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
Is it 1-0?
It's 1-0 West Ham at Oggy. Van Dosby have
Oh, there it is.
completely and utterly. Oh my
I guess I'm
God.
going to go leave the chat now.
So much for 5-0.
She had that. All right. Here's ESPN going again. There's a goal, and what do they do with the clock? Put it to 4 zeros. 0000. What?
And she had it, and I don't know what she was looking at it.
I
And
think
dropped her
as
head.
she was falling back, she fell back, and the ball hit the bar and knocked it out of her hands. I think she thought she might have been a little bit further. Oh no, it went right through her hands.
Oh dear. Look, we love making, like I said, we love making things hard for us off the way to West Ham. But we'll go down as an argue though, because he did come to post, hit the post, come out, and hit off her head to go in.
So that is very reminiscent of the other own goal that she had scored. Yes, we are both wearing the third kit. Mine is the women's edition. Got the nice old Champions League badge, along with Chloe Kelly on the back of this one.
Oh dear. Well, literally, I ordered this as of tomorrow, 3 weeks ago. Only arrived today.
I ordered this on August 9th, and it came September 8th.
Fucking hell.
Also, cheers.
Oh, you got that as well, did you?
Stanley Cup, yeah.
I know it's raining, Daphne, but for God's sake, there's no excuse for this. Why did they do this? We did this again. Was it last season at Bourne Wood? We started off dodgy in the early few minutes of the game. It's lashing down.
Let's see.
Ball in for the corner.
You're a little bit ahead of me.
Another corner, surely. Gav, why about your own team? Well, actually, a second that actually reversed that. Why about your own club and the 74 charges?
Yeah.
All this BS of there's an agreement that will be a financial penalty and that's it because we cooperated. Bollocks. That's the case. We know about it already, like officially. What was that? Fucking hell. That was poor from Caldente. Really, really poor. Again, I've got a good.
Do you think that? Oh, what the hell! I understand what she was trying to do with that, but didn't look like it worked out for her at all. Yeah.
Actually, we're getting away. Fucking hell.
Watch.
It's absolutely pouring down at Dagenham now.
I was going to say, it looks like it's just chucking it down.
The heavens are truly open now.
I mean, I think cancel that. I think I had put down like a 4-1.
I might have done it in the chat, yeah, like in the week and all that.
I really wanted a clean sheet. I will say that. I think to get that clean sheet going, get the first one of the season done and dusted before United next week. Which that one could be like just a 0-0 power of the defense and the keepers.
It could be very dependent on what happens to them on Sunday against London City.
Yeah, because they played yesterday, they play Sunday, they play again on Thursday, and then they play again on Sunday.
Which could benefit us, actually.
Yeah.
No, they're not, Gav. Don't be silly. And yeah, Roy's done big up your 17 for a while, Roy. Not panicking, just a bit disappointed at the way it came, not the way their goal just came out of nowhere.
Absolutely. Oh. Nothing seems to be happening. It's very interesting that I think it would be even more funny if West Ham was wearing like white shorts, because then Arsenal are in white and red, and then West Ham are in red and red. It would be even funny if they were in red and white. Wearing the complete opposites, including the socks. Like, socks are different colors. I mean, they have to be, but
that's not
kind of a funny observation. Make things a little bit more funny and interesting. I didn't realize that City and Brighton were also Friday games.
No, Pete was saying in the chat, literally on one of the UK channels here, on one of the Sky channels here in the UK, which used to be Sky One, it's now called Sky Mix. They had all the build up for this game, and until they went to kick off, they switched over to the Brighton Man City game. So he's like, "You bastards!" So he's had to come over and obviously the Sky Sports channel itself.
Yeah,
They don't usually do 2 games on the Friday. It's usually 1 game Friday.
No.
You might get a game on Saturday, early kickoff, and then the rest on a Sunday.
I mean, the only reason that I can think that they would be playing a Friday game is if they were playing a midweek game on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. More likely Tuesday. Otherwise, it makes no sense, because then, I mean, it even blew my mind last week. You had 1 game Friday, you had 1 game Saturday, and all the rest kicked off at the exact same time on Sunday.
Yeah.
There wasn't any Premier League games that were happening. You could have staggered that out. Leverkusen is beating Frankfurt 1-0. They also kicked off at 2:30 or 7:30, whatever, right? It's 7:42 for you right now?
Yeah.
I know at like some point during like daylight savings time, it changes up, but that hasn't happened yet, so. Manchester dominating possession, right, and look to be maybe a little bit more. Michelle is starting that game.
Oh dear.
Barcelona women are now up 3-0. They have played 35 minutes. Both that team has a brace. I don't know who the third goal scorer is yet. Though it's interesting because it's saying it's the 36th minute, but it's a goal in the 42nd minute to put it 3-0. So I think it's broken.
Oh dear. I've got to feel sorry for George. He's travelled all the way to Dangan. It's absolutely lashing down. And we're 1-0 down in the first 12 minutes.
I mean, at least he doesn't have to suffer through and actually see it and see the mistake. He just has to hear about it. Ooh, who do you have in Ipswich versus Sheffield United?
Going by the way, I was about to say going by the way the season start, but both teams started off poorly, really poorly actually. Sheffield United. I want Ipswich to get their head out their asses. I ain't seen Stephen all season for a start.
All right, I will tell you, for Ipswich, of their last 5, they've drawn 4 and lost 1. Sheffield United are on at least a 5-game losing streak.
Yeah.
So that'll put that maybe into perspective a little bit as to
who's home.
Ipswich.
Oh, they should win. They should win then. Not easily, but it's in their hand basically. The home crowd and all that on a Friday night.
Ooh, Brighton have scored. Folks.
Yay! Please be Michelle.
City are down 1-0.
Please be Michelle.
I think I have her in my starting 11.
Please be Michelle. I'll be buzzing for her.
I do have Michelle in my starting 11. Nice.
Charles is in the chat. Says, "What's wrong with the team?" But I don't know. They started off possession-wise. It started off all right. It's just one moment of madness, and it's gone against us.
Alyssa Thompson. She has a broken arm or a broken wrist or something.
Already.
No, she came. She already had one.
Oh, I was gonna say, bloody hell.
So there's like the pictures of like the cast being blown up and being less taken on the attack, but cleared away. She's a good player, but again, she's just a Emma Hayes shoving to Chelsea. I mean, I think there's a reason why they are going. I mean, Alyssa Thompson had even said in an interview, "Well, I talked with Emma Hayes." I mean, and it's a smart thing to be talking to your national team coach, to think like what is
where do I join?
like, would this be the best thing for your career? You know, what do you want to get out of it? Where do you want to go in the future? Like that kind of thing. Did it get chalked off? Oh, Fran Kirby with the goal assist from Rachel McLaughlin.
Oh, okay. Either way, 1-0 right. Well, hey.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that?
They have Hemp, Miedema, and Shaw all starting.
Ooh. No excuses. At the end of the day, no excuses, Man City.
I think their weakest spot is pretty much like Arsenal. One half of the center back. They have Gracie Pryor starting with Alex Greenwood. Academy with, well, she's 20. She's not Katie Reed young, but she is still young.
Yeah. They are literally just they don't know how to ball, and any opportunity they try and get, they can counter. They're on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a showing of the goal now. Bloody hell! What kit is that from Brighton? Blimey! Michelle had a shot though. That got beat up by the goalkeeper. Michelle had the initial shot that got beaten by Keating, and obviously then, as you say, you got the assist and then the Kirby with the goal. What are you doing, Frida? For God's sake! Can't begin. It says, I was gutted when Sheffield United lost the playoff final. Sheffield is always a class away day. They just got cocky, didn't they? Went 1-0 up. Everyone expected them out of the two because they obviously they've just been dominant for most of the season in between them, Leeds and Burnley. They got that early goal, and they got the disallowed. Even though they got the second goal disallowed, they still were there. And they just got cocky in the last 10 minutes and thought they had the job done and got turned over, basically.
Michelle was fighting for that ball, let me tell you. She almost nixed it from Kiara Keating as she was going to roll the ball. Probably would have been called for like offsides or something, or a foul, one of the two. But for those of you that are not in the UK, that one is on the WSL's YouTube channel.
That one, we want that one. We want that. We want. I think there's no WSL tomorrow, Gav.
Oh, that's stupid. No, because there's only like half the Premier League games tomorrow.
Yeah, I was looking now. Literally, got tonight's game or games. Obviously, one here and Man City game. Then 12 p.m. 3 games at 12 p.m. Villa versus Chelsea, Leicester with Liverpool, London City United is at home to Man United, and a 2:30 kickoff Everton versus Tottenham.
All right, so they just showed a different angle of the own goal, and it slipped through her hand, but then it looked like her right hand knocked it into the direction of the goal, and had that hand like come down a little bit faster, I think it would have gone back into the field of play or behind her. But when she was going to catch it, her right hand had ended up knocking it that way because she was trying to grab it, but her hands weren't at level pegging, so it just had slipped. which is just unfortunate.
Yeah.
But it's almost, I think, because it's just completely downpouring, I'm going to guess loss of grip. I mean, I know keepers have like extra sticky stuff on their gloves, but not like what was that, handball sticky stuff?
Like Vaseline or something like that.
Whatever that sport is.
Also, that as we were saying about weather, it does seem to have cleared up, not as heavy as it was 5 minutes ago anyway.
A foul on Michelle, probably. How far away do they have to create a wall from a free kick?
10 yards.
10 yards, so maybe 12 yards outside the box. So it's not exactly going to be a great free kick on goal.
Yes!
Ooh, oh, there we go.
Frida.
I got 2 screens that are going at different times. There goes Russo.
Thank you very much.
Down.
Well done, Beth Mead with the assist. Frida with the goal.
Beth Mead dancing at the box, passes it into Frida. Frida shoots, scores. 1-1.
Oh, gosh, for that.
All right, so I have main TV, which I think is like 8 seconds behind you. Then I have iPad that is like 5 seconds behind you. So I get a nice little thing, and then I have the Brighton game going on my phone. So got to keep an eye on our prospects.
Good assist again. Great from Beth. First start of a while, by the way, for Beth from an Arsenal point of view. Nice little assist through the legs.
From an any competition point of view.
Yeah.
Because she had started against France in the Euros, and that was the only game that she had started.
Yeah.
And then she didn't. No, did she start? Yeah, no, she didn't start Champions League.
No, she came on as a sub with Stina.
And then it's been a very long while.
But you know what? As I said, no matter what, our bench tonight, from a defensive and offensive point of view, we're more than capable of either seeing the job out or getting players on there to finish the job, basically.
I'm
a bit confused. I'm a bit disappointed though that Olivia got dropped after a Thunderbird on Saturday. So
yeah, I was a bit surprised about that, but I'm almost wondering if Renee is wanting to like rotate out the left and right.
Yeah.
Yes, Chloe had taken a slight knock, but I'm almost wondering if even if she had been 100% fit, if the way that she wants to be playing this is to be rotating them pretty much every other game. Maybe I don't know. I think that's one of the hard things, especially from like if you're in the fantasy WSL and you're playing that and you're wanting to go for maximum points, like you don't know who's going to be the starters. Hello, Margaret. Let's see. Beth played 60 minutes. She started against France and she played for 60 minutes. She played the full 90 in the friendly or send-off against Jamaica. She got a 90 plus 6 minute goal in that game. It was actually more than 90 that she had played. She started against the 6-0 Portugal win in the Nations League, but for a club. Did she come off injured in this game? Is that where this is? She started against Brighton, but she came off in the 59th minute. Her last full 90 club game was the 5-2 loss to Villa. Okay. She was coming in off the bench for the Lyon games.
Go on, Beth. Go on, Beth. Go on, Beth. Someone had to hit it in. There's needs someone to knock that in there. Could say Estina, if you will. Good ball for Beth. You know what? Especially with the news of the rumours that obviously London City came in. You got lots of Leanne Sanderson on the when the Lionesses came home on the parade day that I went to. I was obviously being told as that Leanne Sanderson was basically saying she needs to leave for her career, this, that, and the other. doesn't look. I know it's the last year of her contract at the moment, but it doesn't look like she's unhappy to be here. Basically, she's being professional and getting on with it, and she's fighting.
Yeah, and
maybe I want the depth.
Maybe her ultimate goal was to stay fit enough and playing in the competitive matches to play in the World Cup, and then after that, call it a day. And maybe I mean, you see it in different sports of saying like, I want to retire at a certain team. Like, look at Tom Brady. He played as a Patriot almost his entire career. Went to Tampa Bay, won them a Super Bowl, played in I think one more season with them, and then
he went back.
He wanted to officially retire. Like, he retired at the end of that season, but he was like, I want to officially retire as a Patriot. That's where I started my career. That's where I was my most successful. And they were like, we're gonna sign you on a 1-day contract, and then you can like put through. Because I think he had retired enough to say, I'm not signing a new contract, but I think to like fully retire for the league, you have to like put through certain paperwork, and it's like, okay, he signed a 1-day contract, then he retired. Same thing with MLB star Anthony Rizzo. He played for the Chicago Cubs, won them their first and only World Series. Then he went to the New York Yankees, played with them for a couple of years. He retired at the end of 2024, but he wanted to say, I want to retire as a Cub. So they signed him on a 1-day contract. He, I think, might have been part of like part of the squad is like on the bench type thing in the dugout, but didn't play. Maybe had like one ceremonial at bat. I don't know. But then he retired. Like, he was done and dusted of, I'm retiring as a Chicago Cubs player.
Yeah.
So maybe that's her ultimate goal, is to say, I want to show my worth and be competitive enough to play in the World Cup, even if it's the same role that I had at the Euros, which is coming in off the bench, and then have that be my essentially final season. Or because that Women's World Cup is 27. Because the men's
it's got to be because obviously you had the Euros this year, so yeah, 2 years on, 27.
Yeah, so she maybe signs another Arsenal contract for 1 year on the stipulation that this is my last contract. I just want to make sure that I get fit and can get selected for the England squad, and playing for Arsenal would be my best chance. Probably would also be dependent on which other clubs are, I'm going to guess, qualified for Champions League at that point. Which brings me to UEFA. They can get on the list. I thought the Europa Cup or the Women's Europa League started next year. No, that shit started this year.
Yeah, that's what until you saw sort of thing in the group chat the other day. That's what I was asking during the summer. I was like, is it this year? Is it next year? Because I know the format's changed.
No, it's this year.
It's like, what the fuck?
Sky Sports X page, half the shit half the crap that they post of their videos is location restricted, and you need to be like in the UK to view it. The other half is unrestricted. Some of it is just, here's our goals of the month, our contenders for goals of the month, or stupid stuff like that. Well, this one was, UEFA announcing where the Europa League final is going to be played, the Champions League final. I don't like that face that you're making.
No, just committed the ball in the middle of the park and made a lazy pass and lost the ball in midfield. Nothing bad's happened yet.
All right. So Sky Sports was like, this just in. This is where the men's Champions League final is going to be played. This is where the men's Europa League is going to be played. This is where the Super Cup is going to be played. The Super Cup is in the cup that was played against PSG versus Tottenham. And then they also announced the women's Champions League final along with the women's Europa League and the women's Super Cup, which will be the winner of the Champions League versus the winner of the Europa Cup, which is new this year. And I'm like, but you're giving them nothing else. Like, you want women's football to progress. And this is where I was like, oh, it starts next year. So, if England are in, the top coefficients, country coefficients, then they could get 4 teams that are in there, 4 teams that are in Europe instead of 3. But no, there is Glasgow City. There is, I think Ajax is in there. PSV still needs to qualify. Rosenborg and Hammarby are, I think, also fully qualified. But it's so they're doing. I looked at the official women's UEFA calendar. So it had the women's Euros in there, and then it was like, all right, so here's round 3 or round 1 of Champions League qualification, round 2, round 1, and it was going through everything. The women's Europa Cup final is a 2-leg final.
For God's sake.
Played so the 2-leg final, the 2-leg semifinal, which that makes sense, the 2-leg quarterfinal, that makes sense. Those are all played when the Europa Cup quarterfinal is played on the same 2 days that the round of 16 is happening, I think. I know that the semifinal is played on the same day, the same 2 days that the quarterfinals are happening for the Champions League. The final is played on the same 2 days that the semifinal legs are taking place. So you are having them at the exact same days, and I'm going to guess even the same times as the Champions League. You're also not giving them any broadcasters. You're not giving them any TV time to get ads thrown in there to help pay for all of this. In this way, they can say, hey, we tried, but it didn't hit off like we wanted it to, and it was actually a loss of revenue. Well, it's a loss of fucking revenue. Sorry, it's daytime. It's a loss of revenue because you aren't giving it what it needs. Bad crossing, or no one on the end of the Russo cross shot in from Caldente sky high. So UEFA was like, oh yeah, men's Champions League, we're doing league phase this year. Women's will be going into the league phase next year, and then we'll be implementing we haven't decided on the official name yet, but we will be doing a Women's Europa League equivalent. And then I 100% thought, oh, that's starting in the 26-27 season. No, that shit's been going on at the same exact time as all of this. All of the first through third round qualifying for the Women's Champions League. Also, we are now entering the phase of the Champions League qualifications that Arsenal would have been entering had they not won the Champions League on May 24th, 2025, by beating Barcelona 1-0 and keeping a clean sheet. Something that Chelsea has never done.
I'm about to say something Chelsea can never do, keep a clean sheet against Barcelona, let alone beat them.
I was going to say, do they even know what it's like to make it to a final? But they do. But they got their asses handed to them.
Ironically, they had asses handed to them by Barcelona.
Yeah.
Again,
I was going to say, have they scored any goals? And then I realized that they have scored. I think
not in the final though. They got to the final, better 4-0. Half
an
hour.
They lost in the final 4-0, but I think then the following season
semis.
Did they lose on penalties in that one? And then they got.
No, was it called?
They went 4-1, 1-4, and lost 8-2 on an aggregate.
And did it again recently. Chelsea, I don't know what it is. An amazing Chelsea. Emma Hayes and Nelson, cannot get past that amazing pass of team. We come up against them. Yeah, we lost them against them a couple of years back badly. Fast forward a couple of years, we go and beat them in the final 1-0. It's like we had a game plan. It's like we thought we learned from our mistakes.
No, one of my favorite things, I think that came out when Jen Beattie was covering the Champions League final and helping out with the build-up is she was talking about like the very first time that Arsenal had played Barcelona, and Frida, like one of the very first times, and she was talking about Alexia Putellas, great player and everything, and hey, I don't know if you know who I am, and Alexia was apparently like, well, of course I know who you are. In my first Champions League game against you guys, you had scored the winner or a hat trick or something back in the Jen Beattie striker days.
Yeah. Jesus.
I always loved watching those games where Jonas was just like, Jen, you're going in. You're playing up top now. I mean, those were in the dire moments, but sorry, guys, we're getting a little off track with this. It's just back and forth and then just shots that shouldn't even be shots or people not getting on the ends of crosses. Very boring, aside from the one goal.
Again, from the defence to midfield, as soon as we get to the final third, we go, oh, fuck, apart from the goal, oh, fuck.
Oh!
You saw that as well.
Here's Foxy.
The weird thing is, they're trying to something in midfield and it gets given to West Ham as a free kick. Like a minute later, you'll see the sec.
Oh, yeah.
The exact same thing happens in midfield. It's a free kick. Make it make sense. Alex says clutch beaty. Oh, what's going on here?
Yeah. Oh, they're showing a replay. Emily Fox. Nope. I love that.
That's what they do, this free kick. Ball in. Please defend it. And it's out for a goal kick.
Thankfully.
Right, I'll be back in a minute. I've just got to serve dinner up quick. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Is that okay?
You got to serve dinner? Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Serving dinner or making dinner?
Serve it. It's been cooking all day, so it's on slow cooker. So.
All right, so while Ryan's off doing that, I guess I can talk however much smack I want about it. No, I'm just kidding. Great guy. Love that he lets me chill on here. Not much going on, folks. Barclays' YouTube channel has completely frozen out on the City Brighton game. Would love to see City continue to maybe see a little bit of downfall. But doesn't look like much is going on in that game. City have really dominated possession, but are down. Brighton are out with the corner. Arsenal, well, West Ham has the ball right now, so not much to really go on there. A legend. Out for Arsenal throw-in. Out towards the dugouts. And then a foul ball to West Ham. Or for whatever reason, looks like a throw-in to West Ham. Even though the ball never went back out of play. Don't know what happened there, folks. Emily Fox gets possession from a sloppy touch up to Beth Mead on the overlap. That's a foul. Thank you. I don't know which West Ham player it was, but decided to take her entire arm and wrap it around Beth and drag her to the ground. And then Beth has a knock on her head. SAE, Vivian, that's her name. She wraps her arm around Beth's waist, drags her down, and I think head collided with knee. So Beth is still on the field. Well, she's half on the field, half off of it because it happened right at the touchline. Head injury, so stop and play. Got about 6 minutes until halftime. Probably going to add on 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to guess of added time. Martinez can be very dangerous. I think she's been, I think, kind of held up very well so far. Let's see. Hopefully Beth is all right and doesn't need to come off for the remainder of the game. They're just showing some other highlights right now, at least in the U.S. Let's see. Legend saying that La Liga is hoping to stage Villarreal versus Barcelona and Miami. Serie A wants AC Milan versus Como to take place in Perth. I find that interesting. I think domestic games should be played in the countries in which their league is. That's just my thought. I understand what they're trying to do. Probably maybe taking a book out of the NFL, who is playing in. There's Broncos versus I don't know who are playing in Berlin, Germany next weekend. They had one game that was played in Brazil last weekend. So I mean, I think that might be the difference between American football and proper football, is that proper football is already a international sport and recognized worldwide, unlike American football that's pretty much just in America, and they try and get in more fans by playing elsewhere. I think it would be very interesting because I mean, just from you're looking at, I mean, to come to the US, you're looking at like a 13-hour flight. That's a lot of time. 12, 13, depending on where you're going in the US and where you're coming from in Europe. But from where I'm at, which is in Michigan, which is fairly close to New York. I mean, yeah, I would still be looking at a 12-hour flight from where I'm at to London, and then Spain is a little bit further east, and Arsenal are on the attack. Rooster doesn't get to the ball, but a potential throw-in, no, for Arsenal, but it's a throw-in to West Ham. I mean, you're still looking at like a 13-hour flight in the middle of the season for a single league game. I don't think that makes sense. I think doing preseason friendlies in the U.S. is enough to try and get fans involved. I don't know much about going to Australia, but I think even like Caitlin Ford has even said before, like Steph Catley, like it's going from Europe to Australia, a cross in, but keeper claims it. I think even going from Europe, you're still looking at like a 18-hour flight. I mean, I think no matter where you're flying from and you're going to Australia, you have to stop and have a layover. I think in Malaysia, bottom on the edge of the box, dancing around on the attack, out wide to Ford, who's getting shoved off. Throw in, taken quickly. Caldente crosses it over to Fox. So I find it interesting that they're trying to play more games in the U.S., but from my point of view, just keep it to preseason. Keep it to the summer. Beth with an overlap pass to Fox. Fox crosses in, and it goes out of play. No, we don't want that, Suman. I'm not even going to read that aloud. I know you're just joking, but I don't want to speak it into existence. Also, probably maybe a little bit safer to be in Europe right now. I'll leave that at that. I will agree with Zuman. Our bench is very scary good. I think any player coming onto the field from our bench should strike some fear into the back five that West Ham are playing with. My predictions for tomorrow's game. I think I said 5-1 in the Cannon and Jonesy chat. Might have said 6-1. I'm expecting a hammering just because of the new manager. Maybe I said 6-0, but I'm going to change that to 5-1, 6-1. I think Chris Wood might sneak one in there, but would love a clean sheet. Ford in the box, shot low, blocked. Oh, Beth almost got onto it. West Ham clears it out, only as far as Fox. Passes it. That's a foul. That's not seriously. Oh, Emily Fox is clearly fouled. Nothing is called, no whistle. Ball goes out of play for West Ham throw-in. We have 3 minutes of added time. Would love a second goal from Arsenal here. So I was right. There's only 1 minute of stoppage in the Brighton City game, and I think it's halftime. Yeah, it's halftime. There was a corner kick. Nothing came of it. Blew the whistle for halftime. So 1-0 to Brighton in that game. We've got about 2 minutes left in this one. West Ham have the ball in the mid and final third. They're passing it around right now. I think just maybe to kill some time, but Arsenal get an interception, pass it through. Who's out there? I think that's Frida out there on the left wing right now. Crosses it in, takes a deflection right from the defender that was marking her, and Courtney Brosnan gobbles it up. I think she was going for. I think Beth might have been making the run in there, or it could have very also likely been Russo since she is the striker, but. Got about a minute left in the first half. Ben White and Norgard are back in the squad. Always good things. I personally would not start Ben White. I think my opinion always is from injured players, even if it's minor. Even when Saka comes back, I would not start them right away. I am a firm believer in let's get your minutes back up to 90 potentially. So depending on what their original injuries were and the severity of them, I would say give them a solid 15 minutes. Now, if we're up 5-1 by the 60-minute mark, I would say let's be a little bit more liberal with our changes and get out, take Odegaard out at 60 minutes. Get him a little bit more rest. But that's just what I would do. I mean, I don't know about you, Ryan, but if your team is up by 4 goals, at least 4 goals, at the 60-minute mark, would you say, let me rest a few of my, players that will be playing 90 minutes pretty much every game? Give them a little bit of a rest. We're up by 4 goals. I've got some very solid quality. Ford on the attack. To Russo, Beth couldn't. Have you touched corner though? Maybe. Oh, could have very easily been 2-1. I almost think that Beth was expecting Russo to take a shot, but Russo had a bad angle and bad coverage to cleanly get that shot off. And I don't think Beth was really expecting it.
Another poor corner from Caldente. They've had to recover from, and it's half time.
Yeah. I think they might have been maybe expecting a corner. Oh, there was a corner.
Yeah.
Nothing comes of this corner.
No, basically, as Caldente goes to kick it, she slips over and starts, and yeah.
Yeah.
Could be worse. I'm disappointed just because of the goal that happened for them out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It gets since then we've run into the game. We've got the possession. It was just the final third's lacking for the majority.
And I think it's starting from the midfield. And we said that, Jonesy and I had agreed about that last weekend, is that the midfield, our defense is great, our attacking is great. We have great players in the midfield, but something is falling apart in the midfield. That I don't know what's going on there. It's like last year they were great and communicated great. Really, the only change is one player that wasn't even playing that much left the club.
Yeah, basically. It so happens that she's dating someone that's still at her club, but still, it's a bit of a coincidence that she's had a bit of an average game tonight, but it is what it is. They're going back to obviously the men's one. Yeah, rotate the life out. Literally, we get 3-4 up half time. Rotate the life out of them. We've got Bilbao away on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
And obviously City on the Sunday. So literally rotate the life out of our squad if we have to on tomorrow if we can.
Who does City play?
We have got the depth. I know there's rumours that obviously Saliba's been training today. Could be a part of the match day squad and start tomorrow.
Don't start.
I personally wouldn't. I can't exactly name him. Mascara's coming in. He's done a pretty good job considering he's only just coming from a different league and all that. I'd if anything, rest just as Saliba, keep him training up but bring him in there. Sorry, for City next Sunday. Give him what in terms of starting, and if you're desperate to give him minutes against Bilbao for like 20-25 minutes to go.
All right, so this is interesting. I just looked at the schedule. So Arsenal play tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
City play Monday.
A Sunday.
I thought it was Monday. I thought they played Monday.
No, it's Sunday. It's a Super Sunday, 4:30 my time kickoff.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking they played Monday. So they're off by one day, and then
I think they're playing Tuesday.
Arsenal play Tuesday. City play Thursday.
Oh, because if a match day, yeah.
Then, to make it even worse, they're getting the powerhouse of Napoli.
Yeah.
Who have Scott McTominay and Kevin De Bruyne.
And Rasmus Højlund's just joined the gang as well.
Yeah, and he's actually taken off very well there. Like,
yeah.
I think, and then they play on Sunday. They're going Sunday, Thursday, Sunday versus Arsenal, who's going Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday.
And 12 to 13 of their senior squad are out injured to the point where they've named a 25-man squad for the Premier League for the first half of this season. And Calvin Phillips just made the 25-man squad for the up till January. Who would have thought that? But apparently it's like 12 to 13, including some of the new guns, new players they brought in. They're out for at least a month to 2 months now with injuries. You've got Rodri. He's been back. He's been
hit or miss though.
He's back again. They put too much again. Oh, Rodri's back. Right, the guy we got in January to replace him. We can fuck him off now. We've got so and so. We've got this one. We've got that one. But we're not going to play them. We'll put everything on Rodri. They're not nothing.
Yeah. I had already answered Legend. I don't know if you had heard my prediction. I think during the Ken and Jonesy show, I think I might have said 6-0. I'm going 5-1 or 6-1 right now.
If it being Nuno, I think we still win comfortably. I think we win 3-0 under Nuno. But the fact that he's been binned off halfway through the week, Andrews will come in. We know he's going to play the high line. This team is not used to a high line, yet alone playing attacking football. You're literally going from low block, organised, defensive unit and kick teams on the counter to no, we're just going to go all out attack, basically, and put everyone on the halfway line, if not further ahead. There's going to be hamstrings FC basically for that team. It's been a long season for us now. I think we bet kick the living shit out of them 6-0. I think we'll get 2 early goals in the first half and probably get a third on the stroke of half time. And then there's going for the juggernaut in the second half with some rotation. Could be a good day for Yorkers, put it that way.
Yeah, I was going off the assumption that because it's Ange that's now in charge, that it is going to be a complete and utter thrashing. Because I mean, I think that was announced like an hour before the show had started, so that was like hot off the presses for the Cannon and Jonesy show. Which, for those of you that are watching, go back, watch that show, join in. It's, I think, usually Thursdays. It's great fun. There's a lot of great segments. You always get a chuckle out of it. They bring on special guests, like those that help create the chants that you hear around the stadium, or different player songs. It's great fun. You don't even have to fully pay attention, but the chat is also very fun. I will tell you that as a member of the chat on those days. It's very fun. You can maybe try and poke the bear a little bit too much, and then you'll get a off-topic rant going. But tune in.
100%. Or if you're lucky enough, you might even make the famous list. If you know, you know. If you don't, just tune in and find out.
Or even better, scroll through the past videos here and give it a watch.
Yeah. Give it a like. Give it a share as well. And put your thoughts about the show in the chat as well. When is the Champions League draw for the women? I think it'll be after, because obviously second leg.
Saturday? Next week.
Saturday, is it? Okay.
I think it's next week. I'll tell you in just a second.
Because obviously you've got the second leg of the qualifying last round of playoffs before so it's not, unlike previous years, guys, it is a league format now. It'll be like the men's Champions League, but less teams in it. It's just a couple of extra teams in it than it normally would be, but it's a league format, and yeah. So that's going to be an interesting way how we deal with that one, defending champions in general for our league fixtures, and obviously for the first half of the season, and then the second half we've got obviously league fixtures, FA Cup, Subway Cup, Champions League, Club World Cup. So that's going to be fucking interesting. Yep. We don't need squad depth, guys. Don't get rid of the players.
No, who does need squad depth is Manchester United. They're the one English team that has to go through this qualifying stages. From an English point of view, you do want United to go through. It helps out England with a higher UEFA coefficient. The higher it is, the more teams you can have in the Champions League versus champions in Europa Cup. They lost their game yesterday, 1-0 to
Blondie.
Who did they play? SK Brann from Norway.
Oh, Blondie. Okay.
United played next week, Wednesday or Thursday, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
And they're home for the day.
Yeah.
Why aren't you giving me a date?
I'm having a look on my phone, see if it gives an update on the Sky Sports app. One sec. I saw someone mention in the chat. I was like, oh, really? I had a look. And he was like, oh, yeah, okay. So let's have a look. Tuesday, Turbo Cup.
Oh, here we go. The third qualifying round is split into 2 paths. The Champions Path for domestic champions and the League Path. There will be 4 ties in the Champions Path and 5 in the League Path. The League Path includes Manchester United. The winners of each third qualifying round tie qualifying for the league phase. That makes sense. Winner moves on to the Champions League. The 9 defeated teams will enter the new UEFA Women's Europa Cup at the second qualifying round stage. So, what this is making it sound like, United could United could lose and then go through another round of qualifying for the Europa League.
You got to laugh. Are we assuming because obviously we're the defending champs, so we should be in the champions section?
No, this is for the qualifying. We're already in it. We're already qualified.
I thought you meant like the champion section.
No, this is for those that need to qualify.
Fair enough.
Let me go to matches. So the Champions League draw for the league phase is at 11 a.m. your time, Friday, September 19th.
Next Friday. Oh, okay.
6 a.m. for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming that'll be on like your UEFA website and all that. Because again, in the UK, I don't know if it's the same where you are in the States, but from what I'm hearing, Women's Champions League is now going to be on Disney Plus.
I think that's where it's going to be in the US as well, because they have. I mean, just like it was on DAZN.
So has DAZN lost the rights completely?
From
what I can make out.
I think they've lost. See, DAZN can take the Europa League. They aren't going to play Europa League anywhere. Put it on DAZN.
Fair enough. So it's Disney Plus.
But don't worry. They didn't have the Liga F contract until 18 hours before the league had started.
Yeah.
But they were advertising it like they still had it.
Legend says, how was Coldplay last week? It's actually really good, actually. It's one of the concerts you have to be there for the experience of watching them in person, in the flesh, is different to seeing them as good as they are on TV. It's different levels, and from start to end, really enjoyed it. So
you didn't get caught on the big screen wearing a Chelsea jersey?
No. I was good. They tried to, but I ducked out of the way.
Oh, yeah. Legend is on about this. Super weird. Chelsea have already signed a player for the 26-27 season.
I want to give them their sister club that they own as own, Strasbourg. For Butcher's words were, because other clubs are interested. Yeah, okay. Nothing dodgy about it. Even Chelsea fans. I think Chelsea fans doing the old gif of, okay. This ain't dodgy, is it? Go. If it doesn't work out, we'll buy them in 2 years' time, don't worry.
But the thing with us is we, aside from last season's Chelsea signing, which it wasn't even a full signing, it was a loan signing.
Yeah.
Chelsea kills players.
We have to rebuild them, basically, apart from Sterling. That's the only one it didn't work.
Sterling is what, 30, 31?
Yeah, give or take.
Sorry, that's end of the career kind of thing. So Noni is what, 25, maybe?
24, I think 24.
Younger, maybe? Yeah. He's got at least 5 solid years. Could be another quality.
Even when we bought Kyle, what was he, 25, 26 when we bought him? From Chelsea a couple of years back. Look. So, Noni.
This was a mistake to open. I opened
23, 23, 24 next year.
Noni. I opened up these donut holes. And I'm almost done with all of them. That was a mistake.
Kai's
Stina is coming on.
Kai's 26, by the way, as we speak. So even then, he bought him like 23, 24.
Stina on for Frida.
Who's come on?
Number 12, Frida.
Yeah, Frida's number 12. Yeah, who's gone on for her? Didn't hear you.
Stina, which tells me that
up top.
That we are either doing 2 up top, or Russo is going to be dropping back.
Yeah.
False 9, essentially.
I think Gav's smoking the old funny fumes today. Is Chelsea definitely going to win the Champions League? Women's Champions League, I mean. I think you said this last year and the year before and all that, Gav, so I'm not sure how to take you seriously on that. You've got to beat Barcelona. For you to even try and win the Champions League, actually have a chance, you've got to beat Barcelona at some point.
Barcelona could be facing both Chelsea and Arsenal in the league phase.
Was there no security in the women's same nation thing? Is all.
No, I'm saying like Barcelona could be playing.
Oh, Barcelona, yeah, I was going to say
Chelsea and Arsenal.
Guarantee.
If United qualify, Chelsea and Arsenal will have I'm going to guess, very similar competition because it's probably going to be restricted. You're going to be country restricted.
Yeah, for the
like
league.
Always. Then you are also going to be restricted by the number of countries you can be playing. Which, if there's 3 English clubs,
could be interesting.
It's going to be a very interesting.
I guarantee, just because you've said that now, no matter what happens with United on Thursday.
I mean, no matter what happens, Arsenal is going to be playing Barcelona in the league phase. We already know that.
I'm going to say, guarantee we're playing Barcelona opening night. Beat the final, just to get the numbers in.
I'm going to guess that Arsenal and Barcelona are going to get drawn against each other for the league phase. And I'm going to bet that it's going to be Barcelona's home.
Probably, yeah.
All right, guys, we are about a minute 20 into the second half.
We would that would sell it to be a sellout as well. Is it? Okay, that's the thing. I'm saying that it's not in that Emirates, is it? Champions League phase is that bloody Bournemouth this season?
Yeah. Though depending on the schedule and when they play, if the men are away midweek, I would, and if it were like Arsenal versus Barcelona or Arsenal versus Lyon, I would say move that shit.
Yeah. Well, almost. Come on, girls. Come on, good start. Don't let them breathe. Legends going for a 3-0 Arsenal win tomorrow. I think we're absolutely. Oh, they said 3-0. If it was Nuno, because that's what we did last year. I think we beat them 3-0 at the Emirates. I think we'd have won 3-0, going by the way things have started for them. But with now him out the door, you're going for a guy that literally almost got Tottenham in any other season would have got Tottenham relegated last year.
Almost did.
Yeah,
but the teams that got relegated were just
worse.
3 games worse.
Literally, it's statistically true that any other season, if Tottenham had the season in any other season that they had last year, they would have gone down. And the Greek genius that he is at Nottingham Forest thinks he's good enough for Nottingham Forest to kick them on and move them on and play better football and this, that, and the other. Did he not watch Tottenham last year? I swear Nuno beat Tottenham as well last season. No coincidence. Edu turns up and all hell breaks loose behind the scenes. Same.
But you know what? He took Zinchenko.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't even, because that was a loan, so he's not even going to be.
Can't play tomorrow, no.
All right, isn't there a way, like if they have it written in the contract that
if they ask,
we don't care if Zinchenko plays against us?
There is, but it's very rare. It's always up for. It's always an option, but I think it's very rarely. Oh, that's a fact. Rare, for God's sake. If I can give you those answers at least. Almost a noggy there for West Ham. Almost make it 2-1 Arsenal. Almost. But ref was very hesitant to give us an advantage there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Stina on cross in. Oh.
Lessons also asking, would you take a draw on Tuesday's game away to Bilbao?
I would take a win.
I want to win. I want to win. Obviously, it'd be a tough play. Don't get me wrong. It'd be hostile and all that, but we just got to go and get the win.
I absolutely despise when that game is kicking off. Okay, 11:45, or not even on the hour mark, or maybe it is on the hour mark, but they're just showing it as 15 minutes before because that's when TV streams will start. But for me, it's not even lunchtime. So, and I'm in the office, so it's not like I can actually tune into the game.
Tuesday? I think Tuesday. No, 5:45 my time. It's an early kickoff. So not in the hours. Yeah, 5:45 even here. So it's cool. Yeah, so it's got to probably be me on my own anyway, because obviously Jonesy and Liam will probably be working or coming home from work anyway. Or obviously with Liam and Jonesy, they've got the kids to cook dinner, settle them down, and all that, get to bed. Obviously, you'll be working. Gary as well. In America, will be working.
I mean, now if it was Wednesday, I could at least pop in for probably like a solid 40, like the first half.
Yeah.
But it's on a Tuesday. I am in the office. What I might do, so there's a pub. I'll call it, not a bar, because I know that a bar is a location and a pub is an American bar. But there's a pub around the corner from my office, and they are the hub for the Grand Rapids Gooners.
Okay.
So, and as long as I have my work badge, I think I get like 10% off any food order.
Fair enough.
So, I might just say, oh, I'm going to go there for lunch, and maybe I will,
Yes!
I'm at the throw-in.
One. And it's a super sub, Stina Blackstenius.
Ooh, I'm over here just watching Renee serving looks.
What a finish. What a goal.
Russo with the assist. Ooh.
There's another thing as well. That brings this up. You've got 5 Premier League games in London tomorrow. 5. Arsenal, I think Palace. I'll get up in a sec. And you've got a protest in central London, by Westminster. And the powers that be have gone, yeah, that'd be fine. We can manage that. You can't manage it a normal fucking day, let alone 5 Premier League games. I'll tell you the 5 games, including Arsenal's early kickoff. Tomorrow.
What is this protest in relation to?
Basically, I'm trying to put the word this correctly. Basically, against illegal immigration, basically. The people coming in illegally and being put up in the hotels and being able to do whatever stuff. Yeah. Basically, that's it.
Kelsey had mentioned it or maybe it was George had mentioned it in the back room before the Queens of the Cannon show. I just forgot. So, I was almost going to ask: is it somewhat in relation to the Banksy street art that when they tried to remove it looked even more
it's like
fantastic? I mean, not trying to get political or anything in here.
No, that's why
like street art that when it tries to get removed,
it's hitting there.
More eerie and more dynamic and cool. It's very interesting, but you're safer over there with your protests than you are doing a protest in the U.S. At least right now.
Oh yeah. Recent events have shown that one.
I mean, just in general. I mean, there is
But these are.
I don't know all of the stats, but I don't think you can go 2 consecutive days without there being some sort of.
Oh, you're fucking offside. You can't be offside. No way. Obviously, the goal's to be disallowed because obviously they're saying she's offside. I need to see a replay to say yay or nay on that.
Oh yeah, she was so far off.
What's the replay? Show us a fucking replay.
I saw that in the build-up because you said that was a goal. Ford didn't get back that side, I don't think.
Was it played back though? Was it played back by a West Ham player? That's the question.
Oh my god! Bunny Shaw just did Superwoman dive header 1-1 for City.
Oh well.
In the 15th minute.
Hold on.
But she just comes diving in with her head.
Well, score one way or the other. Yeah. These are the 5 games in London taking place in midst of the protest. Obviously, 12:30, you've got Arsenal Forest. So you've got fans coming down from Nottingham as well. That's all it is. Crystal Palace versus Sunderland. So Sunderland fans coming down. We've got, I was going to say Palace Holes. Fulham versus Leeds. And the last game of the day, West Ham versus Spurs. What could go wrong, guys?
Legend, there is absolutely no VAR in the WSL. They only have VAR in the Women's Champions League, I think starting in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, knockout rounds.
The so-called round of 16, I think that they're doing this year is kind of like that. It's this. I think the best way to say it is where City had sat last season in the Champions League in the league phase, in that middle third that they needed to play a two-legged playoff to see who would advance. It's that section of the Champions League. I don't think they'll have VAR there. I don't think they'll have it in the league phase. They only had it implemented in the quarterfinal, semifinal, and final last season. I don't think they have VAR in Liga F. I don't think they have it in Bundesliga. I don't think they have it in France. The only women's league that I know of 100% that they do have it is the NWSL here in America. And that's it.
Yeah.
And then they have it for international tournaments, but not international friendlies.
Because it
costs money to implement.
Yeah, literally. What was I about to say? Literally about. Oh, 1 sec. Oh, that's a foul. Lucky goalkeeper. Lucky goalkeeper. But when Jonas first came to us, his first ever game for Arsenal was against Chelsea. At first game of the season, we got to lose the title by fucking one defeat at the end. We played Chelsea and goal. But before the game, they had people from the FA coming because obviously VAR was being used in the Premier League, and they're like, "How long can we wait till the women get it?" And basically, it costs £3 million per season, and the FA and all that thing doesn't think it's cost effective. And we're still, it's just 4 or 5 years later, we're still having.
And how much does it cost for it to be implemented on the men's side, or is it $3 million for the English FA, men's and women's?
I think it's. Going by,
you know what?
I think it's just women. I think it's might be more because of the big. I don't know.
I'm going to bet that it's actually going to cost more because, think about this stadium. We're pretty much watching this from a fixed point.
Yeah.
That is their main stream. So, I think that's part of the problem is that they don't have enough cameras built into these
stadiums.
I don't even know what these are. Academy pitches, academy stadiums.
Basically, this stadium. So this stadium is the home of Dagenham Redbridge, a non-league, not conference, a league below conference, basically, like non-league football, basically.
So like Tier 4, Tier 5 English football,
Tier 5 at the moment, Tier 5.
So, those clubs.
Square it.
Essentially renting out their stadiums.
Oh, the top. Oh, unlucky. You'll see this. Baptist needed a better touch there to guide it.
Out to Ford, through ball to Ford. She gets on it. Oh, she was there.
Yeah,
bad touch.
But Peter's also saying should have done the protest last week. But the thing is, this protest has been publicly known in the UK for months now. And it's still, the Premier League and the governments and everyone else, the police, all thought it was a good idea to go ahead, and still have multiple London teams play on the same day as well. The struggle, policing in general is not great on a match day when it's like 2 or 3 clubs up in around their home stadiums and all that. Let alone you've got 5 plus you've got Championship like Millwall mentioned there. Yeah, that's poor from the goalkeeper. I've just seen the Bunny Shaw goal. Just showing us the other end.
Yeah, her Superwoman goal.
Yeah. I think the goalkeeper should have done better.
Yeah, scores that are happening live right now. 59th minute, Leverkusen. Leverkusen is up 2-1, but they just got
new manager bounce.
A second red card for Robert Andrich.
Maybe not.
They have scored a direct free kick and a penalty. The other one I think was just an open play goal. You have Marseille up 3-0 against Lorient in Ligue 1, and they are down to 10 in that game. In the WSL, City and Brighton are drawing right now at 1-1. There is the Brighton keeper is down with injury, along with one of the City players. They are both being attended to right now. Arsenal are up 2-1 in the 61st minute.
Oh, ref, that's a pen, surely. This is a joke.
I will get there in just a moment.
Got there first, the commentator said. She's the ref smiling, pissing herself. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Forward. She's gonna say that West Ham got the ball first.
That's what the commentator said. Yeah. That's how it unfolded. So I say they just showed us here in the UK the disallowed goal. It should have stood. It was it tended to be in pass back from the West Ham defender. It should have stood.
See, this is why you need to have VAR. Even like the way that it is used in the NWSL.
Yes, 3-1, Caitlin Ford.
The way that VAR should be used is how it is being used properly in the NWSL. Short corner, McCabe out to Caldente. Caldente crosses it in, and Caitlin Ford gets her head on the end of it. She gets her goal.
Yeah, and Olivia Smith is now seeing taking her bib off to come on.
Yeah. All right. So the way that VAR is working in the NWSL is they have used it for clear and obvious red card offenses, essentially. And they really use it for red card reviews, whether the ref initially called it as a red card or if they had not seen it or if they gave it as a yellow initially. They also use it for goal review and were they offside, were they onside, all of the malarkey that happens on goal checks. That is how they use it. They don't use it like the Premier League uses it.
No.
In Liga F, Barcelona is up 4-0. That is pretty much full time.
Beth Mead's just been taken off for Olivia Smith as well.
Solid 62 minutes in.
Yeah.
Sevilla is up 1-0 at halftime in La Liga. Ipswich are up 1-0 at halftime in the championship. I don't care about these other leagues.
Yeah. Legends are asking, are you going to any Champions League games? Well, in terms of the men's, it's a ballot situation. So I'm applying. Next Friday is the ballot opens for the Atletico game, so I'm going to apply for that and see what happens there and go from there, basically. So men's ones I play by ear. Women's ones, obviously, assuming we get through the league phase comfortably, the way we should do, best defending champions either which way. Normally, we qualify and all that for the quarterfinals. So I will be looking to get to a quarterfinal or semi-final home game. Like I did, I think semi-final I did last season. Sorry. So I will be looking to do that for the girls later in the season. But as I say, all the league phase, women's Champions Leagues are at Bournemouth. So.
Which is stupid if you ask me, but it also makes sense because I think last season when
that whole situation,
the Champions League fixture got rearranged to
play at Bournemouth in the end.
Yeah, to get played there was because you need to have like if the games were Tuesday, Thursday, they could make it work because they need from UEFA regulations, they need one day that they need a full 24 hours before the match day to go through everything. They can't do a Tuesday, Wednesday game. They can't do a Monday, Tuesday game because I think that's what had ended up happening was the men were FA Cup on a Monday.
No, it was the League Cup. It's fucking Bolton, I think it was as well. But their League Cup, the draw got made and just for whatever reason, I think was it quarterfinals. It was the quarterfinals, and there was Man United versus Tottenham, or Tottenham versus Man United, sorry, on one night, and on the following night, You had us against Bolton, and then obviously the other Liverpool and Newcastle respectively playing their quarterfinals as well. On the opposite night, when we all sat here at the time thinking, hang on, would it have made more sense anyway to have, if anything, Arsenal on the first night in the whole situation we found ourselves in, Arsenal on the first night of the week, on the Tuesday, and have the Tottenham Man United on the Wednesday still.
But that's how the draw worked out, and we can't rearrange that for anyone. But I bet if it was City asking, they would have said, "Oh, what do you need? Do you need me to bend over the table?"
That's an image.
Sorry, that's a little crass for what 9 o'clock at night. Not even.
Just like 9 o'clock. Yeah, nearly watershed.
I just heard that dreaded Microsoft Teams notification from my work laptop. I'm gonna quick check that. But I'm still talking because this is right behind me.
Holy moly, bringing on Smith at 3-1 but against rotation. And it's I'd have going by her debut, I'd rather see her start, but its rotation is getting it in the team's mindset early that rotation is going to happen this season. We're in 5 competitions basically throughout the course of the year. Obviously defending the Champions League, WSL, FA Cup, World Club Cup, and Subway Cup, League Cup, if you will. So we're getting it in early. So instead of going full pelt for the first few games and then waiting and then only doing the rotation when it happened and when it needed, when the European games don't come underway, we're getting it in early. So the players they know it's in their heads already, but also keeps the players fresh as well. More ankles, and they're all getting their minutes. And it keeps everyone on their toes as well. When to start, you've got to fight for it, basically, especially in the attack. The options we've got in attack now, jeez. Margaret back in the chat says yes. The old celebration emoji. I was assuming referring to the third goal there. Carbo Cup in 2 weeks' time. Yep. Again, away to Port Vale. That'll be a very heavily rotated. Talk about rotation. That'll be a very heavily rotated squad in the back of the Man City game. You ask me. Legends also says Vaya Timber, Hikapsi, Gabriel. I'd have gone for Mosquera because Mosquera's actually played some minutes in the Premier League already, whereas he's only just coming up being a bit of. I know it's 5, but still, I don't know.
He did very well against Brazil.
Yeah, that's true.
His Colombian team, Ecuador. Ecuador held the Brazil to 0 goals.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, almost goalkeeper got almost 4-1 Arsenal. So yes, Lewis Skelly. I think by the season started, I think he's made the second choice left back. I think Ricardo's the first choice. Unless Ricardo picked up a knock and I don't know about it.
I think Calafiori, as long as he's 100% fit, is the starting left back.
Yeah.
I would agree Timber should be starting.
Yeah.
Ben White coming back from injury, bring him on after bring him on with 15 to 30 minutes left in the game. I mean, we have a lot of defenders. I think Gabriel and Maresca, they had played together last game. Go, run! I'm gonna nothing.
Got thrown though. The rest of the team, the midfield and the attack, I agree with. It's just the defence. I don't think, especially Lewis Skelly, I don't think he's a starter anymore. I think Arteta's been smart in the sense of, you had a great year last year, but I want to keep you grounded basically and make you fight for your spot. Because I also got this experienced defender that can play that position. I need you to both keep each other on your toes basically, learn from each other.
Yeah. All right. Some Katie Reed stats. I'm just looking through football player facts. She has completed the most passes this match with 53 completed passes. She has attempted 59, 90% pass accuracy. Um, she hasn't been on. Beth Mead. Um, she her player fact is she lost the most duels in the match. Um, she had 13 duels, only won 5 of them. 2-1 City. Keeper should have done better. It was Yui Hasegawa with the goal. Caitlin Ford doing pretty good. Doesn't really have any fun facts on. Um, I would agree with Legend.
Yeah.
Skelly as a midfielder.
It's
I think
Port Vale, yeah.
he became a left back out of necessity last season. He did it very well, but he is a midfielder. He is a utility midfielder, and he can be dropped back if needed.
Also, what people need to remember, yeah, as great as the season he had last year, he's still a kid. He's still learning his trade. He's still raw, so you don't want to give it like thrown right under in there, and then burn him out, and then waste of a talent basically. Just keep it grounded, keep him ticking over. And look with Ricardo. In the meantime, if Ricardo keeps getting injured, we've got someone capable enough to come in and do a job basically. But let's not forget, as I say, he's still a kid. But yeah, against Port Vale, I don't see that being a problem against in terms of him playing midfield or playing in general. Why not? Got nothing to lose, as long as we don't go fully all over the place with lineups. Fourth goal is coming, by the way, at some point. Here we go on the attack.
Yeah, you know it's coming.
Unlucky. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Are you doing a watch on for Sunday's game to Manchester Derby? Yes, I am. I thought, fucking why not? Big game. Big game on Sunday. Why not? I've got obviously girls are playing tonight. Men are playing tomorrow. Our lads are playing tomorrow. So got a bit of a free start for Sunday. Almost an oggy. Cleared out from a corner though for Arsenal. How's your fantasy football league going? In terms of the channel football, the channel FBL, I'm seventh in my. As I'm looking at it now, come first, second. I mean, 3 leagues. I'm first, second, and third in between the 3 of them. And internet after 3 games. Here we go. Let's have a look. Look. So yeah, Joel's league, the Prodigal League, I'm top.
I'm not doing well.
I'm 2 points ahead of Liam in that league. So
that's all you care about.
Oh yeah, bragging rights and all that. In the Channel League, Mr. Arsenal Podcast League, I'm second. In the bigger FBL league that we're in, me, Catherine, and all that are in, the El Smuggle or Arsenal Hub, I'm seventh.
You're seventh?
Seventh, yeah.
Huh. What? I hate the Premier League app right now. They have now logged me out twice, and I've had to log in twice today. I can usually go like 4 months, 5 months without any activity. Okay. Let's see. This will tell you how bad I am at picking players. In the Mr. Arsenal podcast, I am 56.
Oh God!
I told you I am bad. Out of 82, everyone. Out of 82, I am 56 out of 82. I am doing better than Gary, though. Gary is in 74th. In the El Smuggle All Arsenal Hub, are you ready for this?
Go on.
466.
Out of how many?
Like 5.
Not there, actually, to be fair.
There's a lot. It's like 580. I think.
There's a lot in there, to be fair.
I'm scrolling. No, shit. 654. So I'm probably like, if you were to break this out into like out of 20, I'm probably sitting at like 15th.
Give or take, yeah.
Maybe 14th.
Pavi's come on for West Ham as well, but I didn't see who went off. So, don't say it's 2-1 City.
No, I already said that. You just didn't hear me. Yui Hasegawa had scored the goal. Keeper should have saved it. She kind of bobbled it a little bit.
Sorry, did Brighton change their kit at half time or something? Because I swear they weren't wearing that kit in the first half.
No, they were.
Looked more Larry in the first half, but okay. It's poor defending, a statue defending, and it's just easy for the goal scorer to knock it, pass it in like that. Oh well. I've not been impressed. I know it's a new manager and all that with City, but I've not been impressed. I watched them last week against Chelsea. They're lucky. Again, they're lucky Chelsea didn't turn up properly. I know Chelsea won in the end.
Yeah.
And no City scored, but it was more fluke that they scored. Let's be honest. Looking back at it, they didn't really turn up. I was expecting more from City going into it. I was like, oh, okay, maybe see what got here, and then just and the fact that they're having to come from behind against Brighton, the way they have been at home, with the attacking talent they've got and talent in general, compared to a Brighton, I was just saying, I'm just not. We've got them match day 5, match day 6.
City. Hold on.
I know we've got United as well amongst all that as well at some point.
United is next weekend.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's actually lucky because they're going Thursday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Thursday, Saturday.
So you've got United away next week. You've got Villa at home, then City away on October 4th.
Which I'm a little bit bummed about that game. So I was excited that it was on the 3rd because that's a Friday.
Yeah.
The Saturday, granted, it's the game is happening in the morning, but Saturday is the day in which my brother is getting married.
Oh, you remember telling me, yeah.
So I will not be able to watch any football without any family member being like, you should be off your phone. You shouldn't be doing that. Also, I would like to have some battery life going by the time the party gets in swing. So
swings and roundabouts.
So like Friday night or Friday afternoon, it would have worked out, I think, pretty well. But yeah, they changed that. They kind of screwed me over a little bit with that. But you know what? I will be having fun celebrating my brother and his fiance, and maybe drinking a little more than I should.
I've got 2 more subs. Marianne's gone off for Victoria Belova. Hines is coming on as well for Kate McCabe.
Glad that Hines is getting more than 5 minutes that she got last game.
Yeah.
What time are you going live tomorrow?
Oh, the early kickoff, isn't it? So I think 12:30 kickoff, so 11:30 my time.
An hour before?
Yeah.
I'm not that early. Sorry, that's 6:30 in the morning.
No, I'm just saying, you want to come on and join the match or whatever, or whenever. The link will be you'll have to link, but yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah, probably like the same time that I did today, 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now, Sunday the 21st, we have a double Manchester. That one is going to be a long stream if you're doing that. The women kick off at 10 minutes to the hour, 9:50.
Yeah.
9:50 to 11:50 is how they have this blocked off in the calendars.
Yeah.
The men kick off at 11:30. I will be up at 7 a.m. a little bit before. There's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix for Formula One. So that goes 7 to 9. I'll have an hour break before the women kick off. And then the men are going right back to it. And then...
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I was like, fuck's sake, I had to do one big watch-along, basically. Because I had what time the girls kick off in the second half and all that, it'll literally about 5 to minutes into the men's game bleed in. So
yeah,
do one big watch-along, basically. That's gonna be a fucking fun one for me. Yay.
Yeah. So, and then The women play Villa on the 27th. The men play Newcastle on the 28th. And then it's City versus Arsenal at 7 a.m. on October 4th. So, actually, what? I should be able to watch the women play in some fashion, at least the first half.
Yeah.
And then the men play West Ham at home. It kicks off at 10. Probably won't be able to watch any of that. And then there's another international break.
Shot collar.
For the men.
My shot, guys.
The men play on the 4th, and then they play again on the 18th. They play Fulham.
What a joke.
The women play on the 4th and then the 12th. That's actually a nice break. Though I think they might have a Champions League phase game in there. In between the 5th and the 11th.
Yeah, obviously we'll find out definitely what more.
Yeah, we'll find out next week Friday.
Yeah.
Oh,
go on, Marissa, go on. Lucky. Fourth goal is coming. We just need to.
Yeah, a fourth goal for Arsenal is coming. I thought that last season for the league phase, it was a game every week.
Basically, it felt like it at one point, yeah.
I know that it's like that for the knockout stages, but I thought for the league phase it was every week. It's now like every 2 or 3 weeks.
But depending on obviously when there's obviously like domestic league cups and all that, and all that, they work out. It seems like they allow the time frame of that. Other than that, it does feel like it did feel like literally every when it wasn't a fucking League Cup, Champions League. It did fit, yeah.
Yeah, so that's an interesting one. Let's see.
Did you see Havertz back in training? So I haven't seen. I've heard, but I've not seen. Again, he's one to have on the bench just as an extra body, basically. Tomorrow, you don't have to use him, just save him for fucking Bilbao.
Here it is. All right. The official UEFA women's calendar. If this is going to load for me. Oh, that can close. I don't care about you. September, October. October match day 1 is the 7th and 8th. Match day 2 is the 15th and 16th.
Okay.
October, sorry. So the women play on the 4th. And because they've already rearranged that, I'm gonna guess. Oh no, because it's a Saturday. So I'm actually gonna guess they're gonna play on the 7th. They're gonna play on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Match day 1. I think they'll do Tuesday, Wednesday instead of Wednesday, Tuesday. Well, actually, I think they would have to go. So they play Saturday the 4th.
Bloody hell, there. No, Smith has been clattered on the edge of the box, basically, by Gory.
Oh, that's what Laura just said. She's like, "How do you body Olivia Smith just like that?" One of the most fouled players. So the women's schedule for October, I think, is going to look something like Saturday, October 4th. Yes, that's the men. Tuesday, October 7th for the Champions League. Sunday, October 12th. Wednesday, October 15th. Match day 2 for the Champions League. And then they go on international break. There's the Nations League fixtures. I think is what it is.
Yeah, Nations League, yeah.
Yeah. And then they're back. Is this the men?
Got to stop us by the way. Kathy's been rounding to the fucking advertising board.
Then the women are back on November 2nd. So they have 4 matches in October. I'm gonna guess Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday, Wednesday. And I'm only saying that because they just rearranged the city fixture from a Friday to a Saturday. Um, I think because they've already rearranged that, they will be playing on Tuesday. And I don't think that they would be playing on the following Tuesday. Otherwise, their um, game against Brighton is going to need to be rearranged to a Saturday or a Friday because Sunday to Tuesday is not proper rest. Because it would be Sunday game, Monday recovery / travel.
Yeah.
Or I mean, even that's assuming that they would be traveling away, but still, lots of games coming up for them.
Wakey girls. Going to sleep for the last few minutes in these last 9 minutes. Decided to be a bit of a loose cannon, no pun intended.
Oh. I would really love a 4-1, 1-4 for the first 2 games. You want to know who did that last? Who did it? Who did a 4-1 at home and then a 1-4 away?
Go on.
Barcelona and Chelsea in the Champions League. Sorry. Everything's got to. Yeah, if you're still watching, I hope you know everything this season is going to be coming back to that. It's either going to be coming back 4-1 or 8 to be you.
Or you didn't win it again.
Yeah. Honestly, like with Sonia having taken over, and yes, it was her first season, she was coming from a club that Leon was Barcelona's crux.
One way or the other, yeah. What was this?
So, like, Barcelona beat Leon for the first time 2 seasons ago now in the final. Yeah. Otherwise, they were losing to them and losing to them. And it was always in the final. Ruben Moy is about to come on. I'm going to guess for Katie Reed.
Steph Catley. Because Steph Catley took a knock about 2 minutes ago into the concrete advertising board.
Barclays player of the match for the City game is Kirsten Kasparai. Would love to see that little pop-up happen in this stream. But I think that's only going to happen in the official Barclays YouTube channel. Just shows you that it's 2-1 and your fullback is your player of the match.
God. It'd be interesting who they give player of the match for our game here, by the way. Good shout for Stina, actually, because Stina's come on. Since she's come on, we've been more fluid as a whole going forward. And obviously scored the goal as well. Ford had a bad game either.
Ford from a foot mob rating is slightly higher than Caldente, and those two have the highest rating at 8.0 and a 7.9. So they are right there. It's baseball. I don't want baseball. I want soccer. I want Arsenal West Ham. From a sofa score perspective, Caitlin Ford. Yeah, so it looks like Caitlin Ford from.
Oh my God! What a goal, Vuso!
Oh, she's my captain.
What a wonder bastard that was.
She's my captain. Russo is now a very good shout. Look at
Olivia Smith for the assist as well.
Oh, they just said the player of the match.
I didn't even hear that. Go on. Oh, what a goal. Come on.
Russo. I think they're calling Russo the player of the match because they were like,
okay,
from your striker, from the player of the match, superb. So now with that happening, SofaScore is still saying Caitlin Ford as player of the match. I bet FootMob is saying Russo is the FootMob player of the match from a ratings perspective, which that is. I think they use two different data sources, or they use Okta in different manners. But Russo and Ford are both great shouts.
Yeah, confirmed here on Sky. Barkley's player of the
go.
match is Alicia Versa. With that they brought up a touch map as well, and she's been involved. Give her a cheers. She's got stuck in all over the pitch.
Yeah,
penalty,
and I think
penalty. West Arsenal. Sorry, penalty. Arsenal. Olivia Smith got the penalty.
Ooh! Technically, if you have her in your fantasy squad, Olivia Smith would be getting an assist. Ooh, that is a penalty. I love getting this such delayed. Not as bad as when Joji was on the Premier League game. Oh, she actually looks like she's down injured too. So this is
Caldente's off.
Russo.
Got Stina as well. Got Kim Little's on the pitch as well. I think. Yeah, Kim Little's on the pitch. Pen all day long, but yeah. It's Russo. Yep, Russo's taking it.
I'm loving this now.
Come on, Leslie. Come on, Leslie.
I'm not going to say anything now. Let's have it get taken first. Would you have wanted to see Kim take it? Or your striker?
I'd rather the striker because I'm old school. But the striker's a striker to take the pens, as far as I'm concerned. There we go. There you go. Bottom corner. Goalkeeper. No goalie saving that. Right in the bottom corner.
+4 goal difference. +4.
Got the 5 in the end. I said we get 5. Just a little miss up at the start. Low, hard, and no goalkeeper saving that. I'm sorry.
You want to know what this last 3 minutes has made me love even more? Alessia Russo is my captain in my fantasy squad.
Double points.
She got, the double points for the assist. She now has 2 goals. Well, she has 1 goal plus a penalty. I think those get scored differently.
Go on, Olivia. Go on, Olivia. Go on, Olivia. Go on, Olivia. Go on. Go on, Olivia.
Oh, another one. Sorry.
I can't open that right now. They lost the ball near the box. Not Olivia's. I don't know who it was, actually. Legend says we need 6. Oh, dear. Go on, Stina. You on side?
Full time at Joey Stadium. City 2, Brighton 1. But City needed to come from behind.
Oh.
We still have. I'm going to guess now we have at least 4.5 minutes left of game.
Oh, the stoppages, yeah, because it was 6 minutes of injury time and all that happened. So yeah, probably.
Yeah, we're 6 minutes to stoppage, 3.5 minutes in. I'm going to guess at least another 3.5, 4 minutes. 4 minutes from now.
5 didn't got no 4. No, I think now because obviously Russo's got 2, the penalty and the goal, the 4th goal, 4th and 5th of Russo. You got Ford, Stina, and Frida. So you got 4 different goal scores out from the 5 goals. I mean,
with that extra goal thrown in there against West Ham, they have now dropped to the bottom of the table on goal difference with 2 games played versus Leicester's 1. Arsenal are at the top, obviously, because it's only the first game of the weekend. Goal difference is now bumped up to 7. We are 6 points from 6.
Go on, Stina. Go on, Go on, Stina. Go on, Stina. Go on, Stina. Go on. Oh, lucky. Good goalkeeper in the end. Good goalkeeper in the end, but almost 6 there. Almost 6. Got corner. Zanzi says, this is unfair. At least we should let West Ham have a shot on target. Ironically, the fucking guy that scored wasn't even a fucking shot. It was a complete... Yeah. The irony. No mercy, Zanzi. No mercy. We want to win this league this season. No mercy. No one.
Yeah. City have jumped up to 6th with 3 points, with 0 goal difference. Villa and Brighton, Villa with a win on Sunday could jump ahead of them, but they play Chelsea, so unlikely. Liverpool would need to score 4 and concede 0 to jump above City in 6th. They are currently in 9th. London City Lionesses would need to score 4 unanswered goals against United to jump up as well. Leicester, I think my prediction is a Leicester win against Liverpool. They could get 3 points. They could jump up from 11th to 7th. But early days, these games matter, especially to those lower teams. That is full time, folks. Added no extra time onto that. A little bit surprised, but Arsenal sitting top of the table, can't complain.
Yeah. Can't blame it all. And obviously, we have to wait till Sunday, see if that stays a matter of fact with goal difference now.
Yeah, I think especially in these early games. I mean, I know that next week we play United, but United have no squad rotation. They are playing early season midweek games.
Yeah.
I predicted it is on the Queens of the Cannon show. I do have London City winning tomorrow, or winning on Sunday. United, on the fact that I think they learned a lot from playing us last weekend, but United have no squad depth, no squad rotation. The team that they had played on Thursday will likely be the same exact team that they start on Sunday. And United will have to make the decision, what do I want to prioritize? Do I want to prioritize making it into the Champions League proper for the first time ever? Or do I want to try again this season to go far in the domestic sides? But I think London City they probably watched their game on Thursday. It's going to be, I think, a very interesting season for London City, but I think that they could nick one from United on Sunday. So, 4 games in 2.5 weeks for United with no squad depth and rotation. I mean, they're going to be lucky to get out of that with minimal injury. And they didn't really have much of a competition last weekend for opening weekend. Some will say on paper they don't really have that much competition this weekend against the newly promoted side. And then their first real competition will be against Arsenal, match week 3. But I don't see us slowing down. I think United are going to be in for a rude awakening. Even if they do get knocked out of the Champions League, or if they don't, it's going to be a rude awakening for them next weekend. I mean, we're starting the season off with like a 97% fully fit squad. Leah Williamson being that 3% there. So great game today. I think continue on power forward for next weekend and through the week, and be prepared for the draw next week Friday. That's going to have no effect on them until 5 days later.
But also, Legend says, I hope Chloe can be back next week. I think from what we got, the information we got before kickoff, before we went live here as well, was it just it's a precaution? He picked up a knock in training, nothing too serious, but it's just a precaution. Don't want to risk it early on and potentially cause more problems, basically, and weaken ourselves, which is smart. Again, this is what you have. When you've got depth in the attack that we have, you don't have to risk players like Chloe Kelly when they've got picked up knocks. You can literally go, okay, take a night off, day off, whatever. We've got X, Y, and Z that will fill the void for you, basically. So yeah, I fully expect. Okay, we've got a whole week off. We're literally next Sunday? Is it next Sunday? I'm trying to think of look.
We go Friday to Sunday.
So literally, we've got 7, 8, 9 days for our next game now, but effectively till kickoff wise. 9 days respite. As a Catherine mentioned, where May United have got to play Sunday, they're going to play Thursday, they're going to play Sunday again. So they're going to be not only their squad depth with injuries and all that not great anyway. They're going to be absolutely shattered. We'll be complete. We've got a whole week to refresh and go again come next Sunday. And I think is that the M's? No, is that their place?
Lee Sports Village, yeah. Five games in 14 days.
Yeah. Not too bad. There's Rousseau.
83% pass accuracy from Arsenal today. 14 key passes compared to West Ham's 2. Arsenal only committed 8 fouls, had no yellow cards, had 7 interceptions, 17 shots, 6 on target, 2 clear-cut chances. We both had the same expected goals of 2.12. Not sure how true that is, considering
Billy had a shot on
target. I don't actually. Did they?
I think so.
I think they had the wrong stat up there because West Ham got 4 shots off and 0 were on target. Their only goal is the own goal that wasn't even on target.
No, it was a cross that just flukily went the way it did.
Yep. There were 425 completed passes from Arsenal, 11 corners. West Ham had 1. 6 shots on target, 9 off target, 2 blocked shots, 4 from outside the box. Total passes was 511. West Ham had 356. The only passing statistic that West Ham had higher than Arsenal was the accurate long balls. They were accurate in 41% of their long balls. Arsenal were only accurate in 35% of those. I think when Leah Williamson gets back to fit, that number is going to jump back up because that is what she is known for, is her accurate long balls. West Ham won in the defensive statistics: 20 tackles won, 9 interceptions, 2 blocks, 22 clearances, and 1 keeper save. Van Dumpselaar had to make 0 saves. She thought she needed to save. Well, she was going to claim the cross. She wasn't going to save a shot. Arsenal won more aerial duels. They also had more successful dribbles. They had 0 yellow cards, 0 red cards for both sides. West Ham had 1 yellow card. That's all the stats I'm going to share.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. Katie Reed, most successful passer of the game. She completed 66 passes.
And she was also top of the list out of all the players on the pitch. She was top of the list for progressive passes as well. From like 10 minutes before the end, it came up with eight part. He was top of the 8 progressive passes. West Ham player was second, and it was like 3rd, 4th, 5th was Arsenal players. But she walked it basically, and that side of things as well.
Because Arsenal were taking so long to announce Laura Wienreuter leaving the club and not going to be wearing that number 26 anymore, and waiting essentially until the last day to announce Katie Reed as wearing 26. Katie Reed will eventually be a player jersey that I will be getting. I wanted to get her this season, but they were taking their sweet ass time, and I ordered Williamson and Kelly. there's few. I mean, I obviously enjoy watching the women play, but Katie Reed last season was just like one of those players. It was like, I think she's going to be here for a long time, and even if she does leave the club, I think she could potentially just be coming back as well. And she's just one of those players that I kind of fell in love with last season, just to kind of see her growth and everything that came with it. So I'm excited to see more of what's to come from Katie Reed. And obviously, Renee has enough trust in her to have her now be starting 2 games in a row when she has 2 other center backs that could be starting. I think she's going to have a potentially rough situation coming up once Williamson gets fully fit. Because you have 2 center backs that did very well last season, and both of them got Ballon d'Or nominations. But then you have your young one coming up, and she's shown that she made that mistake last weekend, but she didn't need to get pulled off 5 minutes later because she kept on making mistakes. She ended up being, I think, one of the most accurate passers and getting the most tackles in as well. I think she had a few top stats from last weekend, and she also played great today. So I'm excited for the season to come.
Also, Gav says, "Is that 10 goals? No, it's 9. It's not 10 goals. If we scored 5 against London City in the end, we would have been. But no, it's 9 goals, 4, 2 against in 2 games. So be afraid. Be afraid. European champions after all.
I mean, technically, Arsenal players did score 10 goals.
Yeah,
technically. Technically, Arsenal players have scored 10 goals this season. It's just that one of them happened to be an own goal.
But we bounced back from it. We scored 5 in response, and everyone's happy with the Arsenal side of things. As I say, we're top of the league on a Friday night. What better way to start the weekend? Top of the league.
Oh, Arsenal's poll right now on X. Time to vote for your player of the match: Beth Mead, Caitlin Ford, Frida Monum, Alessia Russo. There's 13 minutes left to go cast your votes, everyone.
I'm on it. $615 votes already, by the way.
I have 683 going. Sometimes I like to vote in these Twitter polls just so I can see where the results are landing.
Yeah.
This one I actually did have an opinion on, so.
Yeah. Oh dear. I was going to check who the Chavs got on Sunday. I forgot. Villa. That's going to be an interesting one because obviously with Villa in terms of who starts in goals, it's going to be Sabrina.
I'm gonna guess Ellie Roebuck.
Or Vobuck, because obviously Sab started on Sunday.
Yeah, she got pulled due to injury.
And then it was injury. I thought it was I thought it was the thing of Roebuck just to ease her in, not easy 45 and all that. I thought it was. I didn't know it was an injury. Okay, so it'll probably be Ellie Roebuck then. But then this could be a CRC copes.
Yeah,
and God knows how long.
At least that's what the commentary was saying in FootMob as I was scrolling through trying to figure out, hey, what was going on? Like, you don't ever really see a keeper coming off.
No.
And she came off at halftime and got replaced by Ellie Roebuck. And they had put on there due to injury. Like, you're getting the subs. So maybe not. I mean, I also don't really follow them to see, okay, what's the press conference saying. Leverkusen ended up getting 2 red cards, two second yellow red cards today. They still won 3-1. Marseille is still up 3-0. I think that's halftime, or not halftime, full time. Sevilla lost their 1-0 lead. They are now down 2-1 with 14 minutes left. Table. They were playing a team. I don't even know. Elche, ELCHE.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They are now currently sitting with 8 points. They have, if this result stands at full time, they will have 2 wins and 2 draws. Oh my God! 82 minutes in counting for Ipswich versus Sheffield United. Do you want to have a guess? They were up 1-0 at halftime.
And I guess it's now 2-1, 3-1 Sheffield.
5-0.
Hey! Ipswich have found that finally.
Jaden Philogene Bedechi scored in the 20th minute, then in the 51st. Mark McGuinness got a yellow card for Sheffield United in the 53rd minute. Then George Hurst scored in the 61st. Jaden Philogene Bedechi, I don't know. He got his hat trick by the 68th minute for the 4th goal, and he came off 3 minutes later, and his replacement scored their 5th goal in the 78th. Jack Clark. So, Stefan, if you're watching, we are still mentioning your club.
Welcome to the season. Your season started. Well done. Took you 5 games, but still.
I was going to say, if they happen to somehow lose a 5-goal lead in the next 6 minutes plus stoppage, this will be their first win. They are now 1 win, 3 draws, 1 loss, sitting in 11th.
But yeah, if Ipswich threw this way in the last 6 minutes and drew 5 or lost 6-5, they will be crumbled a week. There'll be no beating that.
Yep. Because this is with 6 minutes left, folks.
Yeah. I've just turned it over now, and I'm literally like, bloody hell. So Sheffield United must be. They've got to be in the bottom 3. They've got to be.
I don't.
Not close about it.
England Championship. Middlesbrough is sitting at the top right now. They are 12 points from 12 points. Sheffield United are sitting at the bottom. This will be loss number 5.
Wow. And minus 11 goal difference already.
But don't worry, Sheffield United. Sheffield Wednesday is right there with you, but they have something that you have, a point.
Who's Sheffield Wednesday? Let's have a look. Oh my God. Imagine both of them went down. That'd be mental. Who's Sheffield have got tomorrow?
I was gonna say have a good one, zoom in.
Yeah, I'm going to put that sneaking.
I popped over to Laura's or the All Arsenal Women's Chat show that Laura's hosting Watchalong for, and that's where Rosie's sitting.
Oh, of course she is. The two Scots.
So Rosie, if you do happen to be popping in and you're in the background now, because I don't know if that stream has ended or not.
Hi, Laura.
Rangers or Celtic, who are they playing? I can never keep track of which team you like more.
Almost fixed.
I feel like either one can crumble and can still laugh about it.
Yeah. Sheffield Wednesday, by the way, I've got Bristol City tomorrow.
Where's Bristol City sitting? I think. Oh wait, no, that's Oxford United. I think it's sitting at the bottom.
Bristol are 6th. 4 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, 8 points. Tomorrow. SWP. Because no, you're not. Sunday. Let's have a look. Go over to this. Rangers, the women's team, are playing Patrick Thistle on Sunday, 1 p.m. kickoff. This is one in terms of derby or rivalry, whatever. Aberdeen at home to Celtic. Women, 4:10. And it's literally 4 games into the Scottish season. Rangers are top. 4 played, 3 wins, 1 draw. Sorry. Goal difference of 8, 10 points. Celtic are second due to losing one of their opening 4 games, and a point behind Rangers. And then the Glasgow City third on goal difference of +9 with 9 points. Other than that, yeah. But don't worry, Rangers will do what they did last season, take it to the last game of the season and lose Aberdeen and lose the title to Aberdeen. I want to get on their home turf when it was in Aberdeen Rangers' hands to actually win the title. Just saying. But yeah, on that note, guys, I think we're going to get ourselves out of here. And yeah, get
here's Laura. Hi, Laura.
Celtic will beat them. You'd hope so, but then Aberdeen are defending champions somehow. And you think, as I say, you think about the situation of how the season ended. Only Rangers could do that, by the way.
I did win points.
By the way, also do check out Laura's channel as well. She did a vlog for last week's games, all out there. I've checked it out myself, put the like and all that, but check it out and share the content over there and show the love over there as well. Doing some good work over there. As I say, she also is on George's channel. She pops on here sometimes as well. And yeah, before we go as well, Laura, what did you make of what own goal aside? What did you make of the performance from the whole team? Really, I think it's good bounce back. And as I say, the second half made some subs straight from the off and from half time, and we just looked. We asserted ourselves more in the second half, personally, and saw the game out the way we should do as European champions. So, I keep saying that all season now. Just piss Gav off.
Opta Joe coming in clutch here. Beth Mead has 8 goal assists versus West Ham, the most she has against any team in the competition. It's the joint most of any player against a single opponent in WSL history. Ellen White, 8 versus Liverpool, and Viviana Miedema, 8 versus Brighton. So, Beth, next time we play West Ham, make that 9 or 10.
11.
Viv didn't get anything against Brighton today, so I don't think she was the assister on the Yui Hasegawa goal. Could be wrong, but let me check. Yeah. Fujino had the assist for Hasegawa, and Leila Ohabi had the assist for Bunny Shaw. Oh, Marseille finished 4-0 against 10 men. Frankfurt were only to get one goal back against 10 men, and then when did they go down to 9? Oh, they had they could not hold off 9 men to lose the game 2-1. They had to foul the player. Had to have been just outside the box because it was another direct free kick that was scored. So you had 2 direct free kicks that were scored and a penalty for Leverkusen and a single open play goal for Frankfurt. But Frankfurt could not get a second goal to equalize the game against 10 men, nor could they hold on to a 1-goal loss against 9. Granted that was 5 minutes, but 6 minutes from when they went down to 9 to when the 3rd goal for Leverkusen was scored. That's a bit of a crumble, if you ask me. But
yeah, Laura says, "Don't think we were spectacular. I think the second half was better, stronger, but overall, yeah, I get what you're saying. Even though we did score 4 goals in the second half, a bit more clinical, could have been even better for us. But hey, it is what it is. We didn't have this the last few. Yeah, we didn't have that clinical. We didn't have that ability of everything's against us. Oh, well, we'll keep fighting. Everything's against us. We're drawing 0-0. Everything's against us. We lose 2-1. It's what as I say. That's the said at the start of the stream here. West Ham away is a dodgy place to go for the last couple of years. Thanks to almost 6
again. Yeah, super close to just keeping a clean sheet. I mean, take out that own goal, and it was. It's not like the last time where it was, 4-2, 4-3, where we turned up in the second half. Like, from a statistics point of view, we got off 7 more shots than we did in the first half. We had five in the first half compared to 12 in the second alone. I think the midfield figured out what was going on with them later in the second half. But I think the midfield needs to figure their shit out from the start of the match. I think that was where we had problems, was getting from the back line to the front line through the midfield, and the midfield just fell apart at times.
Right, so we've got what, 8-9 days to sort ourselves out. No midweek, unlike our next opponents, no midweek matches to distract us. Just focus, work on the little things. Again, it's early on, so just grow ourselves into the season and build a confidence up the way one way or the other, basically, and take on what happens next Sunday. Basically, I think it's a good time to play them in terms of timing and all that. In terms of, as I say, they've got injuries, so they've got lack of squad depth as it was before the injuries, but they've also got injuries, and they're playing, as I say, a very intense now because of especially after last night, a very intense game on a Thursday night, which, depending on no matter what way it goes, it could be mentally draining for them, and physically. Whereas we're going to be first as a pair of daisies, basically. But yeah, on that note, we're going to get ourselves out of here, go and get ourselves just chill. Me, but enjoy the rest of my evening. Catherine's going to enjoy the third day over there. And yeah, we'll prepare ourselves for the big game tomorrow for the men in terms of early kickoff, either which way. 12:30 kickoff here in the UK, so we're going live about an hour before kickoff, 11:30.
I'll join you for kickoff.
Yeah, that's cool. One set, almost 6 again. Sheffield United are lucky it's ain't 6 and 7 from I mean, what's the last 10 minutes? It's ridiculous how bad Sheffield United are. And obviously you got that, match of the day in the evening as well tomorrow, and then the big one from a neutral point of view, the Manchester derby, which could be the dullest 0-0 knock it was last year, or United, or one of the two teams decides to turn up for once this season.
Did Liam allude to a special featured person joining for the Manchester?
Oh yeah,
we're going to see a debut.
See a very special debut. Man United, and the person is a Man United fan, so I might be the neutral, but we will have someone emotionally attached to the game on Sunday as well.
And Rosie, this one's for you because you love to put it out there. # free micro ice. We'll be live potentially.
Potentially, yeah. You have to find out. You have to tune in on Sunday. About 15. We'll go because it's neutral. We'll go live 15 minutes before kickoff. So 4:15 on Sunday. Come and join us and find out basically what all the fuss is about. Hopefully with Ipswich winnings, we'll see Stefan as well, because I am concerned about seeing him all season still. Aside from that, no midfield, and Kate McCabe need to sort it out. That's what we've got. McCabe can't sort it out. We've got lots of Heinz that can just come in and go, fuck off. I'm the first choice now.
I would say Heinz should start against United. Be controversial, but I mean that's not going to happen unless there's an injury that happens. But
yeah, I think tonight, in terms of midfield tonight, before we go, sorry, the starting midfield was more attacking. I think because it's West Ham, even though it's away, we wanted to go full guns blazing and just attack at every opportunity, basically. Hence why it was more attacking than it was defensive. I think against United, it will be more balanced midfield.
Yeah.
Compared to tonight, so let's play that one by ear. But yeah,
I think Palova could be starting against United in the midfield. I think that would be Palova for Monum.
Yeah.
I want to say just keep the front three as the front three. Just make the single change for now.
Yeah. And just go from there, really. Yeah. All right. On that note, as I say, we'll get ourselves out of here. We'll see you tomorrow at some point. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, Also, thanks to those who let me know, you can also hype up these streams now as well. There's a hype button apparently. Press that. You got free hypes every week for across all your YouTube watching pleasure. Basically, if you've got any left, you want to help hype these shows up, the channel up, and help YouTube push us out a bit quicker, a bit more. There's that option now apparently. Even when we ended, that option apparently is there. So yeah, do that, and apart from that, we'll see you tomorrow at 11:30 UK time for Arsenal versus Forest, the early kickoff. Start of the Tenant Premier League for a few more weeks for the next international break. Fucks things up. I bloody hate this. 3 games international break. 3 games international breaks. Let us get into the swing of things before we do this. But hey ho. But on that note, see you later, guys. Take care and up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.